The eyes of Benzie County are on the demolition of an old elementary school. Platte River Elementary School closed in 2017. It was sold to its neighbor, the Benzie County Road Commission, 2 years ago. Our Allie Baxter was there today. She takes us on the job site and explains how the history of the building is still being honored.
These sidewalks once led the way to a gateway for learning and education. But a lot of time has passed since students walked the halls of Platte River Elementary, a school that now only stands in the memories of those who attended.
Found out that it wasn't really salvageable at that point, so the best route was basically to do demolition.
The best route, but not the first choice. Since the Benzie County Road Commission bought the property 2 years ago, staff say they did what they could to bring new life to it, seeking proposals from nonprofits, private entities, and more. But ultimately, they explained the building was beyond repair, unsafe, and full of asbestos.
Yeah, 1953. There was a lot of unknowns with the school when they started the demolition. The blueprints that are in my office are pretty old and kind of hard to decipher.
Troy is the manager at the Road Commission. He says he understands the importance of this site to the community, so nothing is going to waste.
We're going to use all basically the concrete, the gravel, the brick, everything we can to get it crushed and turned back to gravel for road bed and base.
And anything that could be salvaged.
Basically the shell of the gymnasium. The framework they can salvage, they'll cut the bolts and take it down piece by piece and be able to rebuild that.
Since demolition started, staff say they've had former teachers and students come forward wanting certain things out of classrooms.
Pencil sharpeners and that kind of stuff, or chalkboards. But I think the main one was basically some of the painted hand murals around the building on the outside as well as the inside that people were hoping they could salvage, which we ended up getting those for those people.
But what about what wasn't in the school but rather buried near it?
I've heard there's time capsules. I know there's a group of people out here looking for those as well. I think they found 1 or 2 of those. I'm not entirely sure if they did or not, but we've allowed them to basically come out here and see if they can locate them before the demolition.
If you were a student or teacher here, or you're just someone who has fond memories of this place, Troy says they have something you can take to remember it by.
We actually have basically a pallet of bricks out in front of our office there that people are allowed to come in and take a brick or two to remember the school by, or give them out as gifts, or whatever they want to do. There's plenty of bricks around here.
In Benzie County, Allie Baxter, Up North Live News.
As far as the future of the site, Road Commission staff had previously said they intend to build a new garage on that property. And a reminder, for the latest look at news, sports, and weather anytime, upnorthlive.com.